Alright, yo, welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of everything was Ace. So, I want you guys to leave some questions in the comment because I'm thinking about doing a Q&A. So, you can do that if you want to. So, alright. So, last time we left off, they was doing Heal Us Feelings. So, they did Heal Us Feelings and one, did the same thing they did in Candy. Now, it's up to Todoroki and Deku. Now, school day over with, they all go home. And, Todoroki and Deku go on a date. Class when they following them because they heard that they dating, so they just follow them around. Like the girls, most of the girls follow them, some of the boys. Like Mineta, he gonna follow. So they just go to random places and things like that. Now, after everyone following them, they finally go home. Todoroki and Deku go back to their house. And go and stuff. So next day, they from going to the sports festival. So not sports festival, no, USA. So they're in class, just learning. Then they go to lunch. Monoma tries to hit Deku, but Deku was facing hockey on his own, so he dodges Monoma and elbows him in his ribs. No, he don't even touch Monoma. Monoma tried to elbow him, he missed. Everyone saw what Monoma tried to do, so they called Monoma out on it. Said, did you just try to elbow him? Monoma says, no, I didn't. Stop trying to lie, class. When they always, telling stories of somebody else. And then, another student that wasn't in class 1A, class, C student, said, you did try to hit them, though. Everyone else said, yeah, we did see you clear as day you tried to hit that dude. Monoma couldn't hide the fact that he did, so he just walked away angry. Now, everyone, just chill down after that. They start eating, and then, the alarm go off. The students asking what's going on, things like that. And then when the students say, that's the alarm for when the villain is attacking. Everyone start panicking. Then Deku, he basically shoots a huge, fire blast into the air and makes it explode. He gets everyone's attention from that, huge blue fire blast. Then he tells them to calm down. It's probably just, it's just the media. After I just looked out the window, it's just the media. And besides, we have multiple heroes here at school. So you don't have to worry about your safety. Even Almighty's here. People start calming down and, everyone go back to their classroom after that. They go back to class and then Zawa says, you guys have to do the most important thing of your hero career. Everyone gets a little bit tense, what it is. And, Azawa says, you have to choose a class representative. Everyone, breathes a sigh of relief. And, they all try to vote for themselves. They said we got to do this, politically. And, they vote for Deku and Ida. So Deku's president, Ida vice president. They all, go outside, they get on the bus. Ida tries, make everyone sit in alphabetical order, but Deku says they won't, work. They want to sit whatever they want. It really won't matter anyway. He says, no, we have to do this, alphabetically. Deku says, no, it doesn't matter really. Just sit down any way you want. So everyone sit down where they want. Everything's like that. Deku's in the same seat with Todoroki. They just talking back and forth and, Todoroki says, can you show me all the things that your quirk can do? Well, not on the bus. He says, I'll show you when we get off. But he does show her something that he can do. He makes like a little rose with his blue fire. It look cool, and when Todoroki goes to grab it, it don't burn her hand. He has control over his fire temperature. And, after doing that, his, fire upgrade 1, it goes to a different level, which this is purple fire. The next fire after that is green fire. And then pink, and then black, and then white. So he has 4 more levels to go to get white. So, she says, oh, it's cool. Her fire just changed midway to purple. She says, yeah, guess I just upgraded a level. So they get there and, they go out, get off the bus, go inside the USJ. 13th still explains that what the USJ stands for, what they're going to be doing, rescue training, and, let's get to it. Then, villains basically show up to the portals. Hazawa tells 13 to call in for reinforcements. Hiroshima asks, "Are we gonna be fighting villains?" Hazawa says, "No, this was not supposed to happen. They were not supposed to be in here." 13 tells Hazawa she can't get in touch with anyone. Kirishima. Kaminari tries, but he can't get in touch with anyone either. Yeah, Deku brings up the idea of they must have a jammer. They say, "Oh my gosh, dang, we stuck here." They try to open the door, but they can't. The door is locked, and Deku tells Ida, "Go get some more heroes." But Ida says the door is locked. "I got you." Deku basically melts the door open, and then everyone else is teleported away. Everyone gets teleported, to different areas, and Deku gets teleported to the water zone. Now Deku thinks that they know what their quirks are, but after seeing Tetsuyu, he thinks that no, they don't. So what he does, he heats up the water to magical links, firing the villains, boiling them, some of them passing out. And, he get on the boat and tells Tetsuyu and Mineta that they gotta get out of here. Which they do, that could basically, tells once a similar plan to like a cannon. He tells Tetsuyu to jump all the way there and he gonna fly there. Or swim there. So what he does, he's jumping in the water, he starts swimming. He get there. They see, Aizawa fighting Nomu. Aizawa get messed up. And then, Rocky noticed them. He tried to go over there and, kill Tetsuyu. But, Aizawa still cancels his quirk and, Deku basically burns Shigaraki's face with his purple fire. And Nomu sees that and sees that, Deku basically just burnt his master. And they try to, hit Deku. Deku oscillation hockey dodges out the way. Then he uses armament hockey, punches the Nomu, negates the negates the what's it called? The shock absorption. So the Nomu get a hole in his chest. But it, regenerates and Deku keep on fighting it with armament hockey and pushing it back. But his armament hockey is on level 2. I think there's 4 levels, but I'm not sure. Only things I know is the regular black hockey, another one that's reddish, and then purple. Actually, I think it's black, purple, and red. If I'm wrong, please tell me in the comments, along with the questions y'all want me to answer in the Q&A. And then Deku gets tired of that, so he uses Conqueror's hockey. He uses it, and he knocks out the Nomu. Knocks out Tetsuyu, Mineta. He knocks out Shigaraki. He don't knock out Kurogiri. He knocks out some of the other villains too that's in the area. And then All Might busts in through the doors and I am here. He sees some of the villains knocked out and he sees this Nomu thing, this big old black bird creature thing. And then Deku basically grabs the Nomu by his head and it burns it completely, incinerating the head. Kurogiri sees that and he basically, grabs Shigaraki and they teleport away. All Might asks everyone what's happening. He go check on Aizawa. Aizawa tells All Might that, Aizawa's passed out from, getting messed up by the Nomu. He asks Deku what happened. Deku basically explains that villains attacked, this giant bird creature. They said it was here to kill you. So, and things like that. They said it was made, so I believe that they made it, and it's not human. All Might says okay. So, The rest of the heroes get there. No ambulance, you know, police. So they take the villains away after knocking out the ones that weren't already knocked out. Getting the students that was knocked out from Deku's Conquerors hockey, and they put them in the hospital beds. Send them away. Along with Isaiah and 13. Now that's a week. They get 2 weeks off the train, for that sports festival. And they get it down. And they get back. And then they get another week off to train for the sports festival. So, they just doing things like that. Deku working on his fire control and his fire things. Oh yeah, after this, what if I'm gonna do, do 2 parts of this one, then I'm gonna do what if they with Vegeta, do 2 parts of that, and then switch back to this one. So I won't get myself confused, do 2 parts of piece, both of them. So, the sports festival happened, Deku got first place, so he gotta give a speech. So he basically go up there, he gives a speech. He says, okay, I welcome all of you to UA Sports Festival. I hope everyone does their best and, try as hard as they can. Shoot for the stars. Don't shoot for the moon. Everyone always says the moon is the highest place you want to go. But for me, I always shoot for the stars. Because there's always one star higher than the moon. He says that and walks away. Everyone start clapping. So, now, the first says, wait a second. Okay, the sports festival start, Deku basically, Midnight says, the race, they're gonna do the race. They gotta do the race. So they do the race, and Deku gets first place by using his fire to boost himself faster. Now, Todoroki gets in second, Bakugo in third. Bakugo mad because she got in third place, not first. It's superiority that's it. Complex, superiority complex. So, Deku, Todoroki, Hasume, and Rock on the same team. They can't get Dark Shadow Boy because he get on either team. They couldn't get him because his quirk got to do with darkness, and they all light. And Momo and Deku create light, and the one on top is Momo. Deku was in the front, and Rock in the middle, and Hasume in the back. So they start, everyone try to get to 10 million points. Well, more than that, but they fail. They had to get frozen or burnt, and they keep their points and get first place. Oh, why I'm sleeping. Okay, I'm just trying to get the most comfortable position so I can record this. What if? Okay, so Deku basically versus Shinso. Shinso tried to mind control him. He do answer his question, but that tail dude did tell him about it, but it don't work on him. Mind control don't work on him. So, cause Conquerors hockey, it don't work on him, and Shinso tried to take control of his mind, but it do not work. Shinso saying, "What? Why does my quirk not work on you?" Because he says, "Because I can't be controlled by somebody else." He said, "Wait, you know what my quirk is?" "Yes." I got a little hint. And then you try to do that, so I figured it out. You have a mind control quirk. The hero was hearing this, and they start thinking about it. And then, some heroes saying it's a good quirk if you think about it, Yeah, some of the heroes most start thinking, talking about it. And Deku basically, kicks Shinso out the ring and says, "You have a good quirk, but you don't work on your body much." And he basically just walks away. And Shinso basically, the heroes, basically talking about his quirk. Wait a second. Oh, okay. I thought there was an ambulance or a cops outside my house, but it's just a charger. So basically, everybody else's fights go like doing cannon except, Momo don't, not Momo, Shoto or Shotui don't, freeze the tape through like she did in Cannon. She basically, ghosts easy on him. She don't freeze him to death. And Endeavor does try to quote so to use his quirk, but she said it's my quirk and you don't control me. She walks away. Endeavor gets mad. He try to grab Shoto, but Deku pops out of nowhere, and grabs Endeavor's arm and burns it. Tells him to calm down and leave Shoto alone. Todoroki, Endeavor sees this and he get madder as Deku kicks him away. Endeavor gets even more madder as Deku basically walks away. Now, everyone else's fight go like doing canon. Now it's Deku versus Todoroki. Todoroki tells Deku, "Don't take it easy on me too because I'm your girlfriend." Deku says, "Okay." So they start shooting fire at each other. Then ice and fire. But eventually Deku gets the upper hand and sends Todoroki out of the ring. She basically get knocked out, hitting the wall, and she's sent to recover girl. Everyone else this fight go like through a cannon, Bako defeats whoever he fought, Kirishima, and now Deku versus Ida. Deku basically just kick Ida out the ring. He gets tired of Ida. But Ida is calming down more, and that's making Deku warm up to him more. Okay, so now it's Deku versus Bakugo. Deku tired of Bakugo bullcrap. So Bakugo trying to explode Deku. Deku dodging his explosions, hitting him, and basically keep kicking him, punching him, things like that. Then Deku uses his fire and scares Bakugo by getting real close to his face and headbutting him in the head. Then when Bakugo head fly backwards, he finna fall on the ground. Deku shoots fire out of his mouth, literally burning Bakugo hair off. They scare Bakugo, and when he falling down, Deku basically blitz to his side and kicks Bakugo dead in his back, making Bakugo fly up, and Deku just kicks him out the ring. Now, Deku gets first place, Bakugo gets second, Dark Shadow gets third. Now, the internships either still get their call saying that his brother got messed up. And, internships, people choose the internships they're doing canon. Deku actually chooses Endeavor. He don't got nothing he can learn from Endeavor, but he just going to watch Shoto. So, Endeavor, starts teaching Shoto. He starts yelling at her. Deku tells him, "That's not going to be happening around here. If you doing it, I'm going to mess you up." Endeavor says, "Like you could." And then Deku basically let off his purple flames and says, "I could." Endeavor ain't scared. So, they start fighting, and Deku basically wipes the floor with Endeavor. Deku's flame is way hotter than Endeavor's. From that fight, Deku flames upgrade again. It goes to green. Deku's fight go to green. Endeavor sees that, Deku's fight, got hotter. He getting tired of this. So they go patrolling, and they hear, Ida, stop. Don't do that. Yeah. So they go Todoroki and Deku run to that area. They see Ida on the ground and Stain finna stab him in the shoulder. So they stop him, Stain, by shooting fire at him. And Stain says, look, more wanna be heroes. We can't let, and then they didn't hear what Stain said. And then Deku says, I can't let you kill him. He has so much to live for, and he's gonna be a great hero. Stain says, no, he's not. He's not gonna be any kind of great hero. Ida then says, Midoriya, why are you meddling in my business? And then, Deku said it's the essence of a hero to meddle when he's not supposed to be around it. Stain thinks that, Deku is, a good hero. He is a real hero, not a fake one. Then, Deku fight Stain. He tells Todoroki to get Ida and Mayu out of here. She do it. Stain think that she a, real hero too. Then, Deku basically knocks Stain out and, tie him up and brings him out. Endeavor sees this and, he basically start, Stain wakes up and Endeavor start talking bullcrap to Stain, stuff like that. Then Nomu comes and grabs Todoroki. Deku sees this, he gets angry. He was, green fire, hits the Nomu foot, but he's still flying away. And then Endeavor basically, not Endeavor, Stain basically breaks out of, uses his blood, lust, and, jumps away and saves Todoroki. He then, throws her down to Deku. Deku catches her and Stain jumps away. He got away. So, Deku takes Todoroki. Not Todoroki. They take, Manuel and Ida to the hospital. They get patched up and things like that. So, Deku, still talks to Ida, explains that it's important to have brothers, that your brother is still alive, you should be happy for that. And, it's most important that your brother is alive than it would have been more important than you would be alive. Because you don't want your brother to be alone. Him have no one to talk to, things like that. Ida listens to what Deku says and, they go back. It's the final exam. Deku gets second place still. He's not smarter than Momo, but he's smart. It's Bako and Deku versus All Might still. And they fight All Might. Deku's fire is more powerful than, Bako's explosions. So they, beating All Might. And then, All Might, pass out from heat stroke. But he ain't gonna die. And, they basically escape after, Deku chops back Bako in the back of the neck and, basically goes out. And, Recover Girl can get back All Might and takes him to, her office. He deflates and things like that. Now I'm gonna do the next part to this in a while. After I do the Vegeta one. After I do the Vegeta, 2 of the episodes of What I Think Was a Vegeta, then I'll, do the Ace. Yeah, leave comments, questions in the comments of, because I'm going to do a Q&A. So you can leave that, comments and, all your questions, I'm going to answer them. Things like that. But if it's too personal, I won't answer. So, get that done and see you later.